Can people hear me? Test 1. Joseph, you're always new here. Test, test. How's the audio? Audio sounds good. That's good. Let's see, how many we got right now? We got 7 people. It's not quite what I want. 8. That's a little better. If you haven't shared the link or anything like that, then do that, please. Help me out. Kind of lag we talking here. So like the 10 or 13 second lag or something like that. Hello, hello. Hello, Jason. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. That's just how it is. Not much I can do about that. Ugh. There are Zards. Whether I will bend them or not is up in the air. Probably not bending them, though. Probably not bending them, though. Alright, how are we looking now? Okay. Well, if you're new to the stream, I'm Brian Spurlock with Through the Decades Gaming in Louisville, Kentucky. And this is our weekly Pokemon stream sale. It is a claim sale, so every time I have cards that are on the screen that you want, you need to type the name of the card as well as the quantity of the card if there are multiples on stream that you want. And if you were the first person to comment, then I will pull it aside, write your name on the sleeve, and then we will send out the invoices in the morning. As far as the invoices go, or in the past, we did it through Facebook. We are now going to be doing it through YouTube Messenger. So in order to do that, there is a link that'll be popping up in the chat reel from Nightbot, as well as a link in the description below. You will need to go to that to friend us, and that'll basically make us able to find you that way. For any reason, if it... for any reason, if the link doesn't work, then you can just send it through Facebook. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Yeah, you did send me a video of you bending a base set Charizard. That was gross. For whatever reason. It looks like the... Is that not... That's okay, I guess. Alright, let me... Oh, he was super dead serious, and then he sent me a video of him bending one. Oh, I knew there was something I forgot to do. That's the worst. That is the worst. Let me get a few of these cards ready here. Okay. Yeah, as long as you come this week, Unforgiven. I wouldn't like that to become a habit. Oh yeah, ripping one will make it worth a lot of money. Sorry for the noise, it's getting stuff set up. Alright, start with some dollars. Got a couple energy cards. This is a moderately played Poliwrath. It's a lightly played Shadowless Pikachu. A Japanese Yanma. A light play Reverse Flygon. Near Mint Unknown. Near Mint Zapdos. Moderate play Lapras. And light play Weezing. Chew to Dave. Pikachu to Dave. Unknown. Zapdos to 7 leaves. And 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Check viewer count now. $13 people. That's okay. 10 seconds left on the board. Last call on the board. Near Mint Jumpluff, 2 light play Arbok, 1 light play Clefairy, light play Wigglytuff, Near Mint Seadra, Near Mint Xatu, Near Mint Swellow, Near Mint Delcatty, and light play Magneton. Pluff to Dave. Arbok to Dave. Arbok to Joseph. Clefairy to MC. Magneton to Dave. $15 seconds. 15 seconds. How's everybody's week been? Do anything fun over the weekend? Real hot. It's been real hot. 10 seconds on the board. No love for e-reader reverse hollows today. Oh, that's awful. Like, I think it gets hot in here sometimes, but no, that's no bueno. Tattoo's looking fine. Still waiting on Gengar to clear up a little bit. Seems like every single time one spot clears up, there's another one that pops up, but it is looking much better. Hopefully I can do color soon. And then the other one is the Meeseeks Execute. And that one's looking much better too. I was worried about it for a while. Definitely gonna have to get a couple spots touched up, but it's fine. Last call on the board. Alright, got a light play base set to Nidoqueen, light play base set to Poliwrath, reverse hollow Pupitar and Wooper from Dragon Frontiers, and a Horsey from Dragon Frontiers. Unseen Forces Yanma, reverse hollow Kingler, Japanese Magneton, and a League Delibird. Queen to Mike. No. Poliwrath to Richard. Kingler to Mike. And, okay, so the stamped ones, I'm pretty sure they're near mint. Let me just do a quick double check here. Yes, the three Dragons Frontiers and the Unseen Forces, like stamped reverses, those are all near mint for $1 each. All 4 of near mint heard. Because they are 15 seconds on the board. 15 seconds. Got a couple of interesting items today towards the end of the stream. I'll also be trying to do box breaks of Celestial Storm if anybody's interested. Be a $12 add-on to your invoice. Randomized slots. Each type is singled out except for Colorless doesn't have a slot, and then Fighting and Dark are mixed together because they don't have secret rares in those. But I'll probably try to do those at the end of the normal stream. Yeah, Trainers has its own slot as well. So basically, like all of the regular trainer cards, as well as any full arts, like any of the full art supporters, or the gold items, and I'm including the gold Rainbow Energy as a possibility for the trainer slot. So that has its own slot. like I said, it's 12. It's $12, and the slots are randomized. So I'll put all of the slots into a list randomizer on the internet, and then when it's randomized, I'll just coincide whatever's first to whoever's first on the list, and so on and so forth. Works pretty well. Last call on the board. Last call on these two. Those of you that the link or whatever didn't work last week, have you all tried it this week? See if it lets you friend the page. That way we can get messages sent easier. Emerging Powers pre-release Gigalith, Vibravo reverse, Skitty reverse, Trico reverse. These are near mint. Grumpig reverse, Numel reverse, Nuzleaf reverse, Electrike reverse, Breloom reverse, and this normal form Hollow Deoxys. All $1 each. Gigalith to Richard. Yes, sir. But yeah, that link is either in the chat reel with Nightbot or description below. So if you haven't tried that yet, please do so. Okay, that should pretty much be in the order I want it. "15 seconds on the board. Don't mind me. Getting my sweet on. Good old Skittles. Now I found a card going through the stuff I had no idea it was worth as much as it was, so we got that for today. Yes, Taste the Rainbow. So that'll be fun, and then I've got a couple of like non-single card things. But those won't be till part 2. Last call on the board. Last call. These pretty e-reader hollows and the Deoxys. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Alright. 2 Mega Alterias, 4 Articunos, 4 Keldeo, 3 Steelix, 4 Golems, and 2 Meloettas. $1 each. Richard's got the Alterias, an Articuno to Unforgiven, Articuno to Quint. I have to pull up the other chat. No chance it goes. So, alright, so Alterias I pulled. Unforgiven, got the Articuno. Quint got an Articuno. Alright, so the rest of the Articunos will go to Richard. Meloettas to Richard. And then the Keldeos to Joseph. A Steelix to Unforgiven. 15 seconds left on the board. 2 Steelix, 2 Golem, 2 Richard. So we just have 2 Golems left on the board. Last call on the board. Last call. Missed those. Okay. 2 Full-Up Mega Manectrics, 4 Kingdra, 4 Altaria, 4 Sylveon, 4 Venusaur, 4 Aegis Slash. Manectrics to Richard. 2 Altarias to Richard. Sylveons to 7 Leaves. Venusaurs to Richard. Aegis Slash to Richard. They got 2 Altarias and 4 Kingdras left. Fifteen seconds. 15 seconds. Anybody else? Need some Kingdras. That big storm. Last call. Last call on the board. Sure. Rest of the board for 5. Oh, don't fall like that. It's the worst thing that you can do right now. Sorry, having an issue with my sorting tray. Give me 1 second. Cool, there we go. Alright, 4 Tyranitar, 2 Deoxys, 4 Floorgrass, 4 Xerneas, 4 Gardevoir, 3 Entei GX. The ties are going to Richard, Deoxys to Richard, 2 Floorgrass to Richard, 2 Xerneas to Richard, Enteis to 7 Leaves, Gardevoirs to Richard, two Floorgrass, 2 Xerneas. Xerneas to Joseph. Floorgrass as well to Joseph. Okay, cool. We cleared the board. Alright. 4 Blastoids, 4 Ninetales, 4 Deontay, 4 Meowstic, 4 Rayquaza. Hold on. Checking the Tyrannotars. Looking at the actual chat from the YouTube, it has Richard as the Tyrannotars first. Alright. Stoids to Richard, Ninetales to Richard. Rayquaza to Unforgiven. Meowsticks to Joseph. Deonceys to Richard. Rays to Joseph. Four Black Kyurem, 4 Reshiram, 4 Sceptile, 4 Hydreigon, 2 Mega Pidgeots. Black Kyurems to Joseph. Reshirams to Joseph. Hydreigons to Joseph. Three Sceptiles to Richard. Let me check. Yeah, you got the Gardevoirs. Pidgeots to Joseph. 10 seconds on this Sceptile that's left. Cool. Unforgiven's got the last one. For White Kyurem, a Pidgeot, 3 Audino, 4 Latios, 4 Slowbro, 4 Mewtwo. Kyurems to Joseph. Two Dinos to Joseph. 3 Latios to Richard. Latios to Unforgiven. 4 Mewtwo's to Richard. That leaves 1 Dino, a Pidgeot, and 4 Slowbro. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. If they, throw in a Skittle. I'll think about it. The single Skittle. Last call on the board, and if nobody takes it in like the next 5 seconds or so, then I will do the rest of the board for 5, Richard. Okay. Alright. 4 Mewtwo, 4 Gyarados, 3 Mega Gardevoir, 4 Glalie, 2 Manaphy, 4 Magearna. I've got one more thing I can put up there once something clears. Yeah, you got the rest of the board, Richard. Mewtwo going to Unforgiven. Other Mewtwo's going to 7 Leaves. Gyarados to 7 Leaves. Manaphy's to Joseph. Guardies. There's a Gardevoir going to Unforgiven, and then the other 2 go to Richard. So that leaves Glalie, Magearna. Ten seconds on the board. Actually, hold on. Hang tight. I have... before I do that, Richard, I also have a playset of the shiny Yveltal promo, also known as the Bacon Chicken, around here for $1 each. So I'll wait a little bit longer because I forgot it's the last of my dollars. So okay, cool. All right, so you get those for sure. Now rest the board for 6. I'm inclined. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, let me get the 2s. I do apologize, some of this stuff is a little mixed up, but I'm going to try to get it semi-okay real quick. Totally meant to do this today, and it really just slipped my mind. Got busy and whatnot. I see your comment, Nurse Ryan. But yeah, like I said, towards the end of the stream, I will be trying to do box breaks of Celestial Storm if anybody is interested in that. I probably won't open up a sign-up sheet until part 2, just to get an idea of who's interested, see if I need to do it. If no one wants to do it, then obviously I won't, but I think I'm missing a couple people that normally do this week so far, so... This was all old school stuff, right? Let me start with this. I'll probably start with this stuff. Alright. Lunatune Reverse. Armaldo Hollow. MP Gyarados from base set. Light Play Hitmonchan from base set. Light Play Magneton times 3. 2 moderately played Haunters and a Lurantis promo. Gyarados to Quint, Hitmonchan to Quint. Magneton to MC. Magneton to Richard. Haunter to MC. Haunter to Joseph. Yeah, still got one Magneton left. Got a Forbidden Light Lycanroc. Got yep.
Ooh, golden whiz bang, golden guy. Yes, all the golden eggs.
That's super funny. Got some near mint base set 2 Poliwraths for $2. Some Light Play base set 2 Gyarados. Yeah, Lycanroc is the pre-release promo. Wrath to Richard. Nurse Ryan gets the Lycanroc. Wraths were near mint. Gyarados to Quint. Yeah, near mint Wrath, LP Gary. All right. Wrath to Richard. Then 10 seconds on the board. 7 leaves by Watsy Hollows. You mean all of the base set stuff? Because if that's the case, no. That's tempting. I might do that. Yeah, if Richard, if nobody claims them, $1.50 a piece is fine. That is fine. All right, last call on the board. Nearmint base set to Magneton. All of these Poliwraths are light play. There are 5 of them. Nearmint base set to Nidoqueen. Nearmint Shadowless Pikachu. A couple of light play Ninetales. And 4 light play Hypno. Magneton to 7 leaves. Three Poliwraths to Richard. Nidoqueen to Dave. Chew to Dave. Ninetales to Quint. Others to Richard. A Hypno to Quint. 3 Hypnos to Richard. Yeah, sorry, Mike. I could not decipher that. Wasn't much I can do about that one. Autocorrect happens, unfortunately. All right, I got 2 Wraths left. 10 seconds. Poliwraths were not near mint, they were light play. Ten seconds. Yeah, you're good. Last call. Last call on these Wraths. Moderately played. It's a Raichu. I have several other. Hold on. Seven Mewtwo's. Very slightly played Dark Slowbro. Near Mint Machamp. Near Mint Misty's Tentacruel. Light play Golbat. Near Mint Plume. Alright, so Raichu's going to Quint. All the Mewtwo's to 7 leaves. Alright, hold on. Slowbro to Quint. Champ to 7 leaves. Tentacruel to 7 leaves. Plume to 7 leaves. This chair is uncomfortable. There's another one of those gold bets. There's a couple things that are jumbled up here. Alright, I have 4 light play base set, 2 Nido Kings. Base set 2 Clefairy near mint. Very slightly played base set 2 Mewtwo. A lightly played Electrode. A near mint Dark Gyarados. We've always been able to say all, we just have never been able to say the whole board or everything on board. As long as you specify the actual card that you want, and if you want all of them, then you can have all of them. Quint's getting a Nidoking. The other 3 to Richard. Clefairy to Dave. Mewtwo to 7 Leaves. Let's see here. Trode to Joseph. Gyarados to 7 Leaves. Yeah, $1.50 a piece on the gold bets. It's fine. Thought I had more Kingdras than that, but that's fine. Moderately played base set 2 Scyther, $2. Lightly played Erica's Clefable, $2. Lightly played base set 2 Pidgeot, $2. Moderately played Chansey, $2. 3 light played Brock's Rhydons, $2 each. Two lightly played Kingdras, 2 each. Scyther to Joseph. Clefable to MC. Pidgeot to Joseph. Rhydons to Joseph. Also have a near mint Hitmon top. Save those for next time. Near mint reverse rainbow energy from Ruby Sapphire. Near mint dark Selby. Very slightly played reverse hollow seal. Reverse hollow Whalmer. The top to 7 Leaves. Rainbow to MC. Selby to Richard. And 15 seconds remain on the board. 15 seconds. Yeah, King Cruiser LP. Probably, yeah. That's fine. Last call on the board while I change this. Alright, League promo Beast Rings, Gladion regional promos. This is 4 Arceus Prisms for $2. 2 sets of Lysander Prisms, 4 sets of Cyrus Prisms, and a singleton Deontay Prism. Yes, the Arceus, you get 4 of them for $2. Here, I'll confirm. So, Richard, you get the Arceus. So Arceus go to him. Still have the Lysander, Cyruses. Those are 4 of them for $2 as well. The Deontay is just $2, and then I also have Darkrai's 4 for $2. Make sure we're fairly good here. Yep, those have to go there. Those go there. Darkrai playset as well. You got it. You got it. About 15 seconds remain. Ah, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. So I normally don't wear my hat backwards, but so I wore a Gengar hat last week, which wasn't a problem, but when I sat down for face cam this week, I'm wearing a Rick and Morty hat, and the Rick and Morty hat has a lot of green in it, and green screen doesn't play well with green, so that's what it would look like. Just all of the background in my hat, so that's why we're turning it around today. It was kind of goofy. I was just like, what is going on? Didn't even think about it. All right, last call on the board. I prefer it forward. It just doesn't look all that good with the background. Looks strange. Oh, the C3 looks cool. You think so? Alright. For whatever reason, I can't see that on the chat. Let me pull up my actual chat. All the rings for $7. That's pretty close. You got it, Ryan. Ryan Harbison. You've got 4 rings for $7. Okay. I generally take a break around 8:30ish. Take the break around 8:30, and then stream generally ends at 10 o'clock. I will probably extend it if we get enough people who want to do like a box break of Celestial Storm after the normal stream. But we'll get to that when it comes to it. I'm not going to try to do signups for that yet. We still got a lot of stream to go, so. Alright, so I've got some megas. Got 6 Gallade megas, 2 Audino, 4 Full Art Sharpedo, 2 Full Art Mega Pidgeots, and 6 Mega Steelix. Yeah, he does 2 breaks generally, but I just need 1. That's all I ever need. Alright, Joseph, you've got 3 Gallades, 2 Audinos to Richard, 4 Sharpedos, and 2 Pidgeots are also going to Richard. Other 3 Gallades are going to Richard. The fast sale. The fast sale. There's so many Steelixes. Would it be worth buying if I told you that I built a Mega Steelix deck for somebody playing a league challenge and he won the challenge with it? And this was like a 20-something person challenge. It was spicy. It was spicy. Either way, 15 seconds on the Steelixes, and then we'll put some more stuff up. I don't really want to sell these for a buck a piece. Like, yeah, if you when we send the invoice, just because I won't necessarily be doing the invoices tomorrow since I'm off, whoever's sending them out, just when you get that message, just make sure that you message us back, hey, I got Magic stuff as well. Can I make sure to combine that so we can get them both shipped at the same time? I also don't know. I don't know what all got shipped. Like, if you already paid for your order, there's a chance that it already got shipped today, and we wouldn't be able to combine it. But if you haven't paid for your order yet, then we might still be able to do that. So yeah, just when we send the Pokemon invoices tomorrow, definitely ask about that, and we'll see what we can do. Man, I don't want to do $1 a piece on these. I'm honestly okay with just waiting for somebody to pay $2 for them. trying to remember if he was still shipping it. I have to imagine that we got the mail earlier. So, yeah, mail came earlier, so you should be okay. Just like I said, put a reminder, and you should be all right. Last call on the board. Last call on these guys. Excuse me. Been having sleeping issues the past couple of nights, so. Alright. 2 full art Pidgeots, full art Latios, 2 full art Volcanions, 3 full art Pokemon Ranger, 2 full art Alakazams, 3 full art Galaleys, and 2 full art Steelixes. $2 each. Oh, I know the yawning's bad. I don't want to get it to contagious to everybody. Just kind of happened. I was not proud of that. Alright, so Richard got the Pidgeots, Latios is going to 7 Leaves, Volcanions are going to Richard, and the 3 Rangers are going to Richard. Kazam is going to MC. Other Kazam and Galaleys are going to Richard. So that just leaves the 2 Steelixes. $15 seconds on the Steelix. Richard, that'll probably be fine, but I'll wait till last call to make my decision there. See if anybody wants to pay 2 apiece on them first. $3.50. Oh, at that rate, just pay me $2 a piece. Oh, these 50-cent breaks and whatnot. Money's tight. Money's always tight. Okay. Cool. Did it. Alright, 2 Scizors, 2 Magearnas, 2 Yveltal EX from actual set, 4 regular Mega Sharpedos, 2 full art Brock's Grit, a full art Pokemon Breeder, and 3 full art Altaria. 2 each. Yeah, the Don't You 50 Cents Me was pretty good, huh? Scizors, Yveltal, Sharpedos to Richard. The Brocks are going to 7 Leaves. Breeder is going to MC. Got full art Altarias and full art Magearnas. And 15 seconds on these full arts. 15 seconds on these full arts. Yeah, as the Nightbot popping up in chat keeps saying, if you haven't friended the stream yet, please go to the link that's being shared through Nightbot or the description below, so that we can send out invoices to you. Very important. Otherwise, it's harder for me to find you. No, Breeder went to MC. Yeah, MC was first on the chat. Last call on the board. Last call on the board. This is so much better than looking at my phone. I can't stress that enough. YouTube's so much better than Facebook for this. Full Art Sylveons. 3 Darkrai. 3 Mega T-Tar. 2 Wishy-Washy GX, a Full Art Drampa GX. Two Sylveons to 7 leaves. Oh, 4 Sylveons to 7 leaves, sorry. 3 Tyrannotars to Richard. Drampa to Richard. Jeff, 2 Darkrai's, got it. I don't want to do that low, no. $10 seconds on these 3. I am okay with $1.50 a piece on the Altarias. I'll do that totally. Last call on the board. Got Darkrai GXs, a Savali, 3 Espeon GXs, some Vikavolt Full Arts, Turtonator Full Arts, Kommo-o GX. Espeons to Richard. Vikavolts, Turtonators to Richard. Nobody wants Kommo-o now, but when they eventually reprint Double Dragon Energy, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. So good. I really want them to do that. I want Noivern to be a playable deck in Standard. Real bad. Yes! It worked. Dragon types are just so hard to actually get to work sometimes. Super frustrating. So yeah, Como to Unforgiven. Come on, Double Dragon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Please and thank you. Really need it, really need it. Because like they print Double Dragon and then something like this card is actually playable. Like still having rare candy and stuff. Like it'd still be 2 attaches, but you would at least have like the first attack to kind of prevent some damage, and then after that GX attack or shred, like you can start doing some serious damage. Plus a 240 HP is never bad. Only weak to fairy. It's good. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. As I take a swig from this water bottle. I don't want to do every card for $1 each. That is not happening. Last call on the board. Alright, only a couple of $2 cards left here. We've got some Marshadows, a full art Machamp that is slightly played, 2 full art Entei, and a full art Lurantis. And then we've got some $3 stuff. Marshadow, Machamp, 2 Richard, 2 Entei to 7 leaves. Still got 2 Shadows and 1 Lurantis. 20 seconds on these 3 cards. Get some of these 3s ready to go. Yeah, it's the promo Marshadow. Alright. Last call on the board. What grades did you get? Were they good? You get some like 9.5s or 10s. Do you want those other Marshadows, or did you just want the one promo? Oh man. Okay. Alright, clearing this. Okay, I don't know if anybody would be interested, but I have a couple things, like the deck box and sleeves from the internationals. I'm looking for 8 apiece on them, if anybody wants those added. I also have the playmat, which I want 15 for. Deck box to Jeff. So we had the deck box, and I've still got 2 things of sleeves. I honestly cannot remember. It depends on the size of the team bag. We do sell Dragon Shields. We have a bunch of different... Jeff, the deck box as well as the sleeves are all $8 each. $8 each. And then I have the playmat for... Yeah, I'll keep the sleeves over here. Yeah, playmat is... Yes, I have non-matte and matte Dragon Shields. This is the playmat from the North America Internationals. The Columbus, Ohio one. Okay, Richard. Okay, so I'm gonna reach across real quick. Ignore my arm here. I'm gonna take a couple of these team bags, that way I don't see anything up here. I'll stick it on the thing. Playmat. Okay. Well, I still have those sleeves if anybody wants them. And then, yes, MC, we have both matte and non-matte Dragon Shields of all sorts of different colors, as well as a couple of the newer art sleeves. In store, we sell those for $10 a piece, and the art sleeves, I believe, are 12, but I cannot remember exactly if those are 12. They're 11 or 12, one of those 2 numbers. If anyone else is interested in the sleeves, like I said, I'll keep them to the side. I believe it's 65 sleeves. But that's all right. What time have I got? 10 minutes, basically. Yeah, I'll do a few threes and then I'll take a break. Got a slightly played Skarmory for 3, lightly played Wigglytuff for 3. MP Japanese Rocket Scyther for 3. Lightly played Steelix Reverse for 3. Bunch of near mint Kingdras, 5 of them for $3 a piece. And these 3 hollow dust oxes that are near mint at $3 a piece. Nurse Ryan has the Scyther. Also have 2 near mint Japanese Feraligatr. The Feraligatr. I think Totodile was definitely the best Gen 2 starter. Cyndaquil's pretty good, but I feel like I can't not pick Totodile every time I play that game. As well as try to get a Kingdra as fast as possible because it's in like my top 5 favorite Pokemon. So 20 seconds on the board. So yeah, I'll do a few of these, and then once it hits about 8:30ish, I'll take my 10 minutes, take a break, and be back. Let's say 10 more seconds on this board. Yeah, it is a real job. I do enjoy my job. It's pretty fun. Stressful at times, but nothing else I'd rather be doing, that's for sure. Last call on the board. Last call on these pretty old school, mostly Gen 2 cards that somehow happen to be on board now. Alright. Might just have to buy some of those Kingdras myself. Use them for magic tokens or something. Slightly played Yanma from Neo Discovery. 4 lightly played Gyarados from base set. 2 lightly played Venomoths. 2 lightly played Scythers from base set 2. Let's do that. Let's just do that. 4 Gyarados, 7 leaves. Venomoths to Joseph. Scythers to Joseph. Joseph. I was thinking like Joseph and Scyther together. Joseph. We tongue twisted ourselves. Lightly played Koga's Beedrill. Lightly played Jungle Scyther. 4 lightly played Pincers from Jungle. 3 lightly played Raichus. And 6 near mint base set 2 Ninetales. Alright, so Koga's Beedrill to Richard. Scyther to Nurse. All Pincer to Joseph. Choose to, just saw it, 7 Leaves. 4 Ninetales to Richard. So 2 Near Mint base set, 2 Ninetales, and the Yanma still remain. Going further, have some 2 light play Sabrina's Alakazams, or light play Dark Hypno, 2 lightly played Zapdoses from base set, one Zam to MC, other Zam to Joseph, Zaps to 7 Leaves, light play base set to Alakazam for $3. Zam to MC. He just wanted to make sure on the off chance that he was seeing double. I guess that's more than double. 11 times the Zams. So Zam to MC, that's for sure. And then 10 seconds. Never know. Gotta be safe. It's like saying all, right? Might as well be saying all. We'll save these two. No, we'll save the other. Last call on the board. All right. Lightly played Fossil Kaboot, or Aerodactyl. Lightly played Kabutops. 3 lightly played Dark Machamps. 2 lightly played base set Clefairies. A Near Mint Azumarill. And this will probably be the last handful. Dactyl to 7 Leaves. Kabutops to MC. Champ to Richard. Azumarill and Clefairy to MC, 1 to Richard. Just got 2 Dark Machamps left. About 15 seconds on them. Once those 15 seconds are up, I will be going on break for about 10 minutes or so. We'll come back, we'll finish up the $3 stuff as well as the rest of the other. The other 3 had 2 each. Uh, 10 seconds left. Would you do 2 for 5? Because I would like to do 2 for 5. Assuming that they don't sell before the end here. Okay, Richard, you got him at 5. No Gengars for that price. All right, I'm gonna break for a minute or 2 or 10. Yep. I'll be back in 10 minutes. So we'll say 8:42 is when I'll be back. Hey, I'm back. Everybody still there? Looks like we got a few people that left in the meantime, but I'm sure they will be back. Si, senor. I see. That Neolugia from last week. I probably do, and it'll probably be put it back up again as I get to that price point. Move that guy. Alright, so we were on 3s. So we can just pick back up from there. See if the count is still the same here. Some loud whistling. Alright. Celestial Storm pre-release promos. Delcatty, 3 Manectrics. Got this lightly played Hollow Snorlax. Near Mint Delta Species Melodic. Near Mint Blaziken Hollow. Full Art Aggron EX that is slightly played. And 4 Flash Fire Charizard EXs for 3 apiece. Snorlax to Dave. Like I said before, I do plan on doing box breaks tonight for Celestial Storm. So if you're interested in that, just let me know and I'll throw your name on a list. But it's $12 added to your invoice. And there's 9 slots and it's randomized. The Delcatty is $3, Gordon. This is $3 stuff right now. But yeah, box breaks $12, randomized slots. Everything has its own slot with the exception of Dark and Fighting, which are combined because they don't have secret rares. And Colorless is not in a slot because it doesn't have any ultras or better. So that bulk will just be mixed in with everyone else. Delcatty to Gordon. You are late, but he wants the box break, which is cool. Let me see here. I don't want to go any lower on the pre-release promos yet, since they are fairly new. Let's see here. Richard, I'll do 5 if you want to do that. Melodic. Okay, you got it. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, Brad. That totally took me a minute. I was just like, how does that make sense with his previous comment? I was like, oh, okay. I got you. Got you. I'm a little tired. I would like to think that I would have gotten that immediately under better circumstances. Man, melodic for 2. The back's so good on this thing. Looks like the TCG low is 3. $15 seconds on the board. Oh, seeing that I just started signups, I have Brad. So if you want to get in there, all you have to do is ask. Same goes for anyone else that wants to be in the box break at the end of the stream. You are good, Gordon. If you would like to be on the box break, let me know. No, I think I can sell the melodic for 3, even if it takes me a week or 2. I'm okay with waiting a bit. Last call on the board. Man, that Manectric's gonna be good. I feel it. Oh, I feel it. Alright, Mega Deonce, Professor Kukui Regional Promo, slightly played Megaladios Full Art, lightly played Xerosic Full Art, Ho-Oh Full Art, 2 Nearmint Zapdos Full Arts, Gardevoir Secret. Latios to Unforgiven. Xerosic to Nurse Ryan. Ho-Oh to Richard. Zapdoses to 7 Leaves. Gardevoir to Richard. Three Mega Scizors, 2 Full Art Misty's Determinations, Full Art Looker, 2 Full Art Ilma, and 4 Near Mint Mega Lucarios. Those Scizors are going to Richard as well as the Misties. The Looker is going to Nurse Ryan, looks like. Yeah, cool. Ilma to Brad. Can we just get Ace Trainer back? I miss Ace Trainer. That card was so balanced and good. That and Teammates. 15 seconds on the board. In the meantime, what is everybody's favorite Skittle flavor? Mine is lemon. I'm a big fan of lemon. Good answer. Good answer, Richard. Also a good answer, Unforgiven. Joseph, I'll do 2 for 5. That's fair, Brad. I do that most of the time, but I'm not trying to just go hog wild all of the Skittles in my mouth at once right now. But if I could get an entire bag of only lemon, then I would. Yeah, I'm not trying to talk with my mouth full. One Skittle's fine every once in a while. Been on a sweets kick the past couple of days. I'm never eat sweets. For 2. I had one sell for 3 though. Like, I'm gonna say no, Richard, because I know that I can sell it for 3 because I just did. Last call on the board. And then Joseph, 2 for 5 in Lucario still stands. If you want to take that. Alright, I got League Cup Mysterious Treasures, 3 apiece. I have 5 of them. 4 Raichu GXs at 3 apiece. A Lycanroc GX at $3. 3 Rotom Dexes at 3 apiece. A Full Art Decidueye at $3. Joseph, I'll get that 2 for 5 real quick. That's taken care of. 4 treasures to a bell. Rotom Dexes to Richard. Decidueye to Richard. Adding to that, this is the last of the $3 stuff. I have 2 Full Art Dragonite EXs. 2 Tapu Fini Full Arts. A Lapras. 2 Wishy-Washis. And 2 Coco. Dragonites to 7 leaves. Fini to Nurse. Lapras to 7 leaves. Coco to Richard. Ryan, those treasures sold a while ago. You might want to try refreshing. Yeah, I got you a Fini, Ryan. $15 seconds. Tapu Fini to Abel. Sure, Richard. Last call on the board. All right, $4 stuff. $4 stuff. Alerts, secrets, all sorts of good stuff. All sorts of it. Okay. I think I've had them at 2 each in the past, so that's fine, Jason. I'll pass it too for the treasure, Ryan. Harbitson. There's 2 Ryans. Okay. These are somewhat in an order, I guess. Alright. Near mint base set 2 Clefable. Lightly played Misty's Golduck. Near mint Japanese Cleffa. Lightly played First Ed non-hollow Victory Bell. 2 lightly played Blaine. 2 near mint Koga's Beedrill. And 2 near mint Jungle Nidoqueens. Clefable and Golduck to Richard. 20 seconds on the clock. No love for these hollows right now? What's wrong? Blaine's were light play, Charleston. Blaine's were light play. Alright, getting close to the last call. He'll bite, he says. Blaine's going to Charleston. Last call on these 6. Near mint base set 2 Nidoking. Near mint base set 2 Scyther. 3 lightly played Victory Bells. 4 lightly played base set 2 Raichus. And this reverse hollow, very slightly played Walren. Nitto. Let me think about the bees. Hold on. Nitto going to 7 Leaves. Scyther going to Richard. Raichu's going to Richard. Yeah, it was a near mint base set too, Nitto. Oh, my bad. Yeah, near mint base set too. It's not lined up very well today. That's still alright, 7. 20 seconds on remainder. That's fine. That's my bad. Joseph, you sure you can't do 4-piece on the bees? I sold the other one for 3, but it was slightly played. These are near mint. Okay, Richard will take the king. B. Bees to the side. Last call on the remaining board. Raichus were light play. Don't drop that. Oh. Okay. Alright. Let's find Joseph. Raichu. To Quint. I've got 2 light play Blaine's Arcanines. 3 light play Hitmonlee. 2 light play pre-release Aerodactyls. Light play reverse hollow Nidoking. Near mint Sandstorm Cacturn. That's what the sleeves are for, on the off chance I screw up like that. Arcanines times 2, 7 Leaves. Hitmonlee to Richard. Both Aerodactyls to Dave. And the Nidoking to Dave. Got this light play Delcatty for 4. This light play Delta Species Pidgeot for 4. And these 2 near mint Zangoose Hollows from Sandstorm for 4 apiece. Let's go ahead and put these reverse hollow Orangaroos up here as well, $4 each. $20 seconds on the board. 20 seconds. Other two Lees at 3 each. It's basically $10 for all three. That's fine. I got you, Richard. Ten seconds remain. 10 seconds. And I still only have one person signed up for the box break. If you want to get on that. Crack some Celestial Storm packs. Of course, we will do that after the normal stream today. Last call on the board. Last call. Last call. All right. Okay. 2 Metagross EX. 3 Greninja Break. Play set of Reverse Hollow Trevenants. 5 Secret Rare Volcanion. Big stuff tonight is there's like 2 or 3 cards that I added that were decent. One of which I was looking it up and I was just like, how is that much? And then I was like, when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. So I don't know why. If it was like a short print or something in that set or what. It's not every day you see just reverse hollow $100 commons laying around. It's an $100 common, basically. Around those lines. But we got some... Got these Metagrosses, these Trevenants, and these Secret Volcanions. 4 each. That's what I said. Like, we'll get to it for sure, but I was just like, why? This doesn't make sense to me. But it had like, looking at sold listings, there was like 1 or 2 that had recently sold for like around 150-ish, and I was just like, wow, that's crazy. More so doing it just to figure out if it's a thing or if somebody just got. But there's that, and then I have one other like big item to throw in here that is not single related. 10 seconds on the board. I am bored of this board. It kind of threw me back. I was just like, oh yeah, we'll put this on there. This should probably go for a couple bucks. And then when I looked it up, I was just like, that is way more money than I expected. Last call on the board. Okay. Alright, I got 3 Mega Agrons, a lightly played Archie's Ace in the Hole, a Near Mint Switch, a Near Mint Espeon, few Necrozma GXs, 2 Gardevoirs, and a set of Solgaleo GXs. Switch to 7 leaves. Richard, let me think about it. Espeon to Richard. Archie's to Gordon. Richard, I'll do that. The Volcanians. $20 seconds on the board. Gordon and Brad. I forgot. Did you tell me that you were going to try to play in the Open in Nashville or no? Gardevoirs to Abel. I honestly can't remember. I know you say you didn't actually make the qualifications for Worlds, but I couldn't remember if you were going to play in the tournament or not. The Open. 10 seconds on the board. Last call on this board. Last call on this board. Alright, got a Duskmane, 2 Full Art Darkrai's, 2 Full Art Espeons, 2 Secret Rare Warp Energies, and a Celestelia Full Art. Unfortunate. Those Espeons are going to 7 leaves. Warps are going to Abel. Celestelia is going to Richard. Hey Abel, just so the last 2 comments, I went ahead and gave you the both copies, but in the future, if you wouldn't mind commenting, like, instead of guards or warps, do guard 2, warp 2. That way it is a little bit more clear. Because I also would not like for it to be, like, if I had 4 of them, you said warps, and I gave you 4, and you was like, oh, I only wanted 2. Like, I'd prefer that you just put the number on there. Or if you say all, that's also acceptable. And then 10 seconds on these 3 cards. We'll go 2 5s. I'll do a Darkrai for 3. Last call on the board. Last call on the board. Will I get... Alright, Richard wants the other one for 3. Okay. Quick like... This is easier as I go because there's less cards per stack, so... Un momento. That goes there, that's there. Kuno is slightly played First Ed non-holo for 5. Lightly played Erica. Lightly played Ditto First Ed non-holo. 4 light play Moltres, 5 each. 2 moderately played Flareons, 5 each. 5 light play Alakazams, 5 each. Kuno to Richard. Flareon to Richard. Both of them heard. Flareons were hollow. Flareons were hollow. Oh, sorry, Articuno. Articuno was not hollow. I specified that. Not hollow, light played, First Ed. Hence why it was not like above 10. Because if it was First Ed, normal hollow, it would be something like that. Got a lot of light play Alakazams from base set. Take them off my hands, please. They need a home. Also in need of a home, I have a Near Mint Nidoking for 5 from base set. I have a light play Jolteon from Jungle for 5. And I have a lightly played Electrode. This is the one that was supposed to be the Jungle one, First Ed non-holo, but it was printed with the wrong picture. It is the base set picture. Alright. Nidoking to Richard. Jolteon to 7 Leaves. Like I said, this is the Jungle Electrode that has the wrong picture. And it is going to Dave. It's a gooder. 15 seconds remain on this board. It is a very cool card. I remember just when I had seen it, I was like kind of surprised that I had one. Like, and it had multiples at the time. I was going through a box and was like, oh my goodness. This is incorrect. 4-piece on Zam. This is probably okay. Yeah, they're light play. That's fine. I can do that. That's reasonable. Remainder, last call. Remainder, last call. That was Charleston, right? Yes. I'll also do the Moltres at 4s. The rest of these can go to the side. Got a Celestial Storm pre-release Kyogre for 5. Got a Near Mint Shatter Hollow Charizard for 5. This Lunatone Hollow for 5. This is a moderately played Kingdra EX for 5. This is a Near Mint Walrein EX for 5. Near Mint Shaman for 5. 3 Near Mint Greninja EXs for 5. And a Secret Rare Dive Ball for 5. Charizard going to 7 Leaves. Bunch of cool stuff. And you got 25 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Deal. Unforgiven, you got a deal. Last call on the board. Two full art Cabalion EXs, $5 each. Two Lysander full arts, $5 each. Mega Mewtwo's $5 each. Five Dawn Wings, $5 each. Cabalion to Richard. Mewtwo to Unforgiven. Mewtwo to Richard. Got a Selby. You want something here, Quint? Sander to Abel. Crack the neck. Ten seconds. Switch out the Mega Mewtwo for the other Cabalion. That's fine. I will do that. What do you mean by silver border? You talking about the Dawn Wings down here? These are from Ultra Prism. Brad, you're still the only person on the list. I haven't. Gordon hasn't signed up either. It's just not a. It's not that it's a bad set. It's a good set, and the pull rates are good. People just don't want to do box breaks. Dose Mewtwo's. Last call on the board, though. Last call. Last couple of 5s real quick. Got a Primarina, got 4 Mewtwo GXs, a Gold Escape Rope that is slightly played, and a Near Mint Missing Clover. $5 each. Primarina to Richard. Clover to Richard. Rope to Gordon. Mewtwo's at 5s, 15 seconds. Last call on Mewtwo's. I'm going to move on to the $6 stuff. I got you. Okay, sorry. I misunderstood the question. Those were from... One of them was called just Dragon. I think the Walrun was Power Keepers. I can't remember exactly. I'm not as good with those sets because I didn't play during that time. I didn't collect during that time. I'm only now starting to get used to those set symbols and whatnot. Got me a couple old Thingerinos. Alright, Near Mint Dragonairs are back, $6. Light Play First Ed Dark Golbat, $6. Near Mint Smeargle, $6. I have a few Gengars that are Light Play. 5 Light Play Gengars at 6 apiece. Near Mint Mischievous at 6 apiece, or $6. And 2 Near Mint Steelix at 6s. Dragonair to Mike. Other one to 7 Leaves. Got my boy Gengar on stream. Got a Near Mint Magneton. And a Near Mint Togetic as well. We'll do 25 seconds on this lot. Yes. Magneton for 5 is fine. Alright. 15 seconds left on the board. I'm going to swap chairs real quick. This is very uncomfortable. Keep sitting in that one. Oh, that feels better. That is much better. Sits up a little higher too. Last call on the board. Last call. Yeah. Let me get any sort of comfortable chair. That would be lovely. We get a nice computer chair or something. I need to just get one of those in general for myself. Not for here though. Oh, something was in my eye. Okay. Near Mint Wiggly Tuff for 6. Near Mint Ditto for 6. Near Mint Flareon for 6. Near Mint Rockets Chan for 6. Regional Guzmas 6 apiece. North American International Double Colorless for 6. 2 slightly played Mega Metagrosses for 6. And a Near Mint Pidgeot Hollow for 6. Flareon to 7 Leaves. Chan to Richard. DCE to Gordon. I think a massage in general is what is necessary. Anybody. 20 seconds. Anybody. I want... If you haven't clicked that Nightbot link yet, please do that. Be our friends on YouTube so that we can send you cool things like invoices for your cards. That'll help us out. Winding down. 2 Guzmas for $10, Tyler Keller. That's fine. Alright, so Tyler got those. Last call on the rest. Alright, last of the $6 stuff. I got bodybuilding dumbbells, full art Mewtwo's, 3 Naganadels, a couple Savalis, and a secret rare Lucario Mega. Solid gold. Solid gold. Lucario to Ryan. $10 for the Mew. Yeah. That's acceptable. Never mind, mine's. Yeah, I'll do 5 each on these for you, Richard. The Bells and the Savalis. I'll still make a little bit there, so that's fine. 10 seconds on these Naganadels.
Play that Beast Box. Good old Beast Box. It just gets better post-rotation, too. It's a cool card. It's an interesting card. The last call on these Naganadels. Okay. 2 Ancient Muse, 7 apiece. Dark Arbok that is lightly played with the W stamp, $7. Near Mint Polytoad, Near Mint Dark Octillery, Near Mint Delta Species Porygon 2, Near Mint Misty's Golducks, and 2 Near Mint Lieutenant Surge. Misty Golduck to Mike Viz. Ancient Mew to Abel. The Hat Hair. Anyone else want an Ancient Mew? Or Near Mint Golducks? 15 seconds. We're moving along. We are moving along. You're good. I'll pull it off. No, it happens, man. No problems at all. Anyone else? Last call on the board. I think at this point I'm okay with doing that Arbok for $5. It's been here for a minute. Last call? Last call. Is this Near Mint? Yeah. Near Mint Misty. Near Mint Full Art Plasma Articuno. Near Mint Full Art Skyla. Near Mint Full Art Switches. Near Mint Aqua Patches. 2 Lightning units and a Fairy unit. Kuno to Richard. For the unit, specify which one if you want. Switch to Richard. Switch to Ryan. Aqua Patch to Gordon. All unit energies, Tyler. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, sir. You watching the stream at work, Tyler? Or do you not go until later? Richard gets the other patch. Killing some time at work. 10 seconds on the last 2. 10 seconds on those, and we'll move on to 8s. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's definitely a rough shift, but I'm glad that I could hype you up for it. So last call on these. Eights. That can go back. All right. Lightly played for Alligator for 8. Lightly played Dragonite for 8. Near Mint Crobat for 8. Near Mint Cleffa for 8. 3 light play Dark Blastoids, 8 apiece. And then I have Delcatty, Celestelia, and Manectric Celestial Storm pre-release promos. These are staff. Yeah, absolutely. Another. Do you want to get on a box break, Tyler? I only have one signed up right now. Hopefully I can fire it towards the end of the stream. I can at least write your name on. It might convince more people if there's only like 2 or 3 left. Cool. Two of 9 slots. Yes, they are near mint. Staff promos going to you, Richard. From the package to the sleeve. Also have a Malamar pre-release promo for 8. 20 seconds on the board. $24. That's buy 3, get 1 free. I'm not Kroger. No BOGO deals. Can't do the 24 for those 4 cards. That's for sure. That's for sure. 10 seconds remain. And let me know if anybody wants to get on the box break that'll happen after the stream. I say some dumb stuff every once in a while that's kind of funny. Last call on the board. Last call. Alright, first place Malamar. $8. And then I've got a Necrozma full art for 8. 2 Max Potion full arts for 8. Wishful Baton for 8. Bridget full art for 8. Olivia full art for 8. And 2 fan clubs from Flashfire for 8. Pretty stuff. Max Potion to Richard. Max Potion to Richard. Another Max Potion going to Brad Mills. Wherever I put his stuff, there it is. Cool. Surprised Brian Mills isn't here this week. He's always here. $20 seconds. close to good stuff. Good-ish stuff. Can't all be perfect. Yeah, get in there. $12 entry. Just add it to your invoice. $10 seconds? 10 seconds on the full art stuff? Gordon's in. Last call. Okay. Near Mint Flareon for 9. Moderate Play Blastoids for 9. Light Play Selbies for 9. I have 3 Galaxy Champs for 9 apiece. Some moderately played Gengar EX for 9. Full Art Luzamine. And 2 Full Art Center Ladies. Champ. Check the best one. These are... The Galaxy Champs are... Yeah, that one's really good. The other 2 are... These are light play champs. Kind of light play. Alright, so Mike, you've got one. Let's see, Charleston on the break. Machamp to Richard. Did I say light play, or did I say near mint on the Flareon from earlier? Because I thought I said light play, and I had other ones priced at moderate play. Gengar is moderate play. So 2 champs have been taken, and Blastoids to Michelle Bryant. Last was near mint. Okay. Then yes, that was a misprice on my part. I got you. Michelle Bryant. Okay. The only other 9 ones that I have are these near mint Mega Gengars at 9 apiece. Always gotta have Gengars when I'm streaming. It's the best Pokemon. Well, 15 seconds. Got a few $10 cards and we'll get to some larger stuff. We are getting closer to the time, so... Sure. I will do that. Last call on the board. Last call. Thought I was moving faster, but apparently not. Not fast enough. Keep going over time. Alright, $10 stuff. Near mint first ed Dark Golbat. Light play Dark Houndoom. Light play Neo Lugia. Light play Reverse Hollow Dragonite. Light play base set 2 Venusaur. Moderate play first edition Moltres. 2 near mints Mega Swamperts. A Mega Charizard that's near mint. Near mint Brock's Ninetales. And a lightly played Radiant Collection Mew. Lugia to Nurse Ryan. Dragonite to Richard. Doom to Michelle, which goes with Quint. Venusaur, Charizard to Richard. Right. 20 seconds on the board. Will give me time to get this organized. There's that Nightbot link again. If you haven't clicked on it yet, please do so that we can send invoices. Had issues with it not working last week. It should be fixed. However, if you are still having issues, please make sure to message us on Facebook. That way we can still find you. Last call on the board. Last call. Last call. Shoop-de-whoop. Alright. Now. Slightly larger. Got some near mint Typhlosions at 18s. I have 5 light play Blastoids at 12s. A near mint Erica's Venusaur at 17. A light play Dark Crobat at 15. 3 light play Dark Charizards at 12. And a near mint Meganium for 12. Any no stage. That's a negative on the no stage. Alright, so 3 Stoids, best Stoids. Okay. Take care of that. Best Zard. They're all 3 pretty close. We'll do that one. Other two Zards will go to Richard, which are still these. 20 seconds on remaining board. Anybody else up for box breaks as well? I still have 5 slots left for the box break after the stream. Looks like I've got Brad, Tyler, Gordon, and Charleston currently signed up.
Last call on this board. Last call. Okay. That's fair. Two Near Mint First Edition Amphiroses at 14s. Slightly played Erica's Clefable at 12. This Typhlosion at 18. First Ed Near Mint Azumarill for 12. Very slightly played Poliwrath from Expedition. This isn't the H number one. This is just the normal holo. That is for 12. Meganium for 12. I have a Kyogre Staff promo from Celestial Storm for 12. Cynthia Regional for 12. And a North American Ultra Ball International promo for 14. Ultra Ball to Gordon. Wrath for 10 is fine. Here's the back of the Kyogre 7 leaves. There we go. Was not wanting to. That focus is much better. Alright, so I'll give you the option there since you asked for the condition, basically. And if not, then Richard will get it. But yes, that is the Kyogre for that set. Alright, Kyogre going to 7 leaves. That is the one you were missing, yes. Of the 4, that was, like, all of them were pretty much the same except for that one, which was a little pricier. Fisticuffs. "15 seconds. 15 seconds. Good old sad face. Sorry, I only had the one to dump off. Last call on the board. Okay. Alright, Near Mint Erica's Clefable for 14. Wailord EX that is lightly played for 15. Four Mega Rayquazas at 16s. Mega Gengar Secret for 12. 2 Full Art Ends for 12 apiece. Rainbow Rare Naganadel for 13. And 3 Field Blower Golds for 18 each. Gordon, is that supposed to be for Naganadel, or is that supposed to be something for N and it auto-corrected you to Nog? It's kind of funny. Let me know so I can grab you the card, the correct card. Probably 30 seconds on these too. Speed up a little bit. Naganadel, you got it.
You're good. You're good. $20 seconds. 20 seconds on this board. $10. No secret rare field blowers for anybody. No end full lots. No whale lord. Alright. Last call on this board. Yeah, if I happen to find one, I'd pretty sure, because like we only got 2 things of the promos. One of them went to our league coordinator who ran our pre-releases, and the other one went to the store. So I haven't had any like traded in or anything like that. So, Dave, you did. Yes, you did. I'll remember that for the future, though. If I get another one of those in, I know exactly who to talk to. Alright, picking up this stuff. Alright, so we are over time. But I'm not ready to stop. Because we haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet. Alright, so $18 nest balls, $12 crushing hammers, $13 metal energy secret, Dawnwing secret, and a tube Mewtwo for $18. Following that, I have a Aquapolis H7 out of H32 Electrode for $25. And 2 Aquapolis H6 out of H32 Blissies for $30 apiece, near mint. Alright. Energy going to Richard. And the tube to Derek Mann. Tube Mewtwo to Derek Mann. 25 seconds. Some pricey, decent e-reader stuff. Some pretty gold trainers. All hammers at 10 each. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, hammers at 10 each. Heard. 10 seconds left. Shoulder kind of hurts. Okay. That's enough of those. Ultra Necrozma Hyper 22. Very slightly played Fairy Secret for 28. Acerola for 22. Moderate play Blaine's Charizard 25. Sorry, 2 Acerolas for 22. 2 Buzzwoles at 23s, and a Jumpluff Aquapolis Hollow for 20. We'll get to the common. It's coming up. So 30 seconds. Fairy Energy went to Richard. Like I said, I didn't say it was like exactly 100, it's in the hundreds. Yes, Fairy Energy was indeed $28. Yeah, the lights seem to reflect much better off of these. That and a couple of the prices I may not have hit as hard. $20. I'm actually going to move a few things into this. Back of the Charizard, yes you can.
So I'll show front and back real quick. So here we have the front of our Charizard. And then here we have the back of our Charizard.
So Michelle, you've got dibs. If you want it, it is yours. Just say the word. $10. Buzzwoles at 20 each. Sure, I got you, Ryan. 20 apiece on Buzzwoles. Last call on the board. Michelle, if you would like that that Charizard, please let me know. Sooner than later, for I do have other different Charizards coming up. $19. I'll pass at 19. Okay.
All of these Charizards are moderately played, and they are all 30 apiece.
I have a Near Mint Rocket Scyther for 35. Choice Band Secret for 30. Skyridge H4 out of H32 Beedrill Hollow for 35. And this Reverse Hollow Rare Candy from Sandstorm for $30. $30 rare candy. It is a rare candy. I also have a moderately played H15 out of H32 Hollow Machamp from Skyridge for $40.
Derek Mann, 30 on the Scyther, he says. I don't hate that. So what sets would that have been? Because I played more so during the Rocket Back. I didn't do as much like set 2 and on, or Genesis and on. More so wondering what say 99 through 2000 Charizards. Not sure. And Derek, I'm okay with 30 for the Scyther. Machamp is not near mint. Machamp is moderate. Like, near mints of that Machamp are very expensive. Oh, okay, I got you. If any of them say 99. Pretty sure all of them say 98. Yeah, highest date is 98 on those. So, Derek, I got you on that Scyther. And 20 seconds left. We'll get to that expensive Reverse Hollow Common. And one other potential treat for somebody. Sorry, give me 1 second. I need to pull up my actual. No, Derek. So there is a link that has been popping up throughout the chat by Nightbot, as well as one in the description that will send you to the Friend Our Facebook or Friend Our YouTube. Basically, we're trying to send all of our invoices through YouTube now, so just message us through that. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have dibs for you just calling it like it is. $20 each. I lose money at 20 each. That's hilarious. 25 each is closer to what I was hoping. All right. Sure. So, like, the fronts are generally okay. It's just, like, I like to be a little bit safer with the Charizards. Calling them more moderate over light play. So some of these are probably closer to moderate. Some of them could potentially be closer to light play. There is, that whitening on the back edges, but the actual fronts aren't too bad. There might be a couple of scratches, but... Alright, so I'm ready to go towards the last call and put the last couple of cards plus other thing on the stream. Oof is like, oof. Can't believe it. Charleston, would you be interested in higher than 25 apiece on the Charizards? If not, then I am inclined to go to Blake there. Okay. Okay. So if I can do 4 of them, 4 like decent ones for you, then I will, Charleston. I'd say these 3 were probably the best. So, Charleston, I'll give you the 3. And then, Blake, if you still want the remainder of these at 25s, then I will do that. Oh, yeah. That Machamp artwork is like the best Machamp artwork. For the record, Jason, yeah, number 84. Cool. All right, Blake, you got it? All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it now. I only have 4 people for the box break, so I am not going to do the box break. It's going to, like, it's too late in the stream for me to be able to
hope for another 5 people, and I'm not about to have multiple people get multiple slots. Alright, so Blake's Zards are there. This stuff's coming off. Alright. Last stuff we got. Got a... This is moderate play. There's the back. There's the front. Shining Celebi. Front's actually really good. It's just the back that we have problems with here. 55 for that Celebi. This is a light play. Secret Rare Mega Charizard for 58. And then, as Jason called earlier, this is a light play on the back. This is the common reverse. It's a Skyridge Reverse Holo Pikachu. I'm asking 125. Only ones that I could find, like I saw 1 or 2 that sold on eBay for closer to 150 at near mint. So that's why I dropped it to that. So it was kind of in the air there. I think it's a fair price, though. It's a good Pikachu. The only other thing that I have actually came to us over the weekend. Boss actually brought it back from Sports Cards Nationals, and it is a blister. And the blister has a Blastoise pack in it. Now, he was saying 150 for that sealed booster pack of base set. 150. Because you normally see like these little blisters have the price stickers on them still, and they're impossible to get off, where there were none on this one. So yeah, we've got the Celebi, we got the Charizard, we got this Skyridge Pika that is lightly played, and this base set booster pack. Sure thing. Alright, so right now, 7 Leaves has the potential to just get this. So the front is actually really clean. No scratches from what I can tell. As far as the back goes, the back is also pretty clean. There is just a little bit wear here. Not so much like whitening, but there is a little bit of wear along this edge. Other than that, that is it. Y'all leaving? Yeah. I'm on my last little bit, and then I'm going to price, so... Yeah, just lock the door. Thanks. All right. Jason, what is this deal that you want me to make with you? Ooh, No, because I don't think it gets a 9. I don't think it is a 9 kind of Pikachu. It is like, I don't think that you are out of the ballpark. Like, yeah, I honestly don't think that it's a 9. I mean, I'm definitely willing to do some sort of deal on it because, like I said, me pricing it at 125 was kind of me going at, hey, this one was apparently near mint and sold for 150 bucks on eBay as the last sold listing, but there is a little bit of wear to this Pikachu, so I'm bringing it down $25. Blake, no, that is so much worth so much more. Yeah, that's why I'm declining the blister pack. We're asking 150 for the pack, and then the Shining Celebi was moderate. The front actually looks really good. I'll put it up again. But there's the front of the Celebi. And then the back of the Celebi has a little more whitening towards the top and whatnot. But Celebi is 55. But no, is there anyone else that's interested in that Pikachu? Because I am willing to make a deal on it. Just not the $70 now and then another $60 if it gets a 9, which I'm almost positive it won't get.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That Pikachu is up there. Yep. Both are no cigar, then I'm going to pass. I'm also trying to make money. Like, I'm not opposed to waiting on the Pikachu. Even if it doesn't sell, it's whatever. So I was not going to put it up for $5. This is why I check everything. Literally everything. I see that as like, I haven't seen this Pikachu before. It might be valuable. I'm going to put it with my valuable stuff, and when I'm pricing for stream, I'm going to double check TCG Player, and I'm going to double check eBay just to make sure I'm 100%. And absolutely not Blake. Open to reasonable offers, but that's about it. At this time, I do not think that Zard Condition again was light play. Like, here, let me... Like, it's this bottom here that makes me think that it's like, this is not getting a 9. This part of the card is great, and the front is also great. But yeah. Charizard back. There's a little bit of whitening on the edge. Not too bad, but... Yeah, I'm not necessarily like upset if none of these sell this week. Like the Pikachu could end up being lower later. I'll just have to do more research and double check, see what I'm comfortable letting it go for, because it is a really cool Pikachu. Same thing kind of with the pack. I probably won't put the pack on for next week if it doesn't sell this week. We got more than one. We got like 5 or 6 of this Blastoise, and there is a Charizard one, but the Charizard one we want 200 for. Because, you know, Charizard, and that's how it works. Okay. Well, I'm going to give it another 20 seconds. Price on Celebi is $55. It is moderate play. I'll put it up to the camera once more. The front is great. The back has some whitening. And some spots there. So. But here's the front up close. Don't just take my word for it. $55 on that Celebi. All right, we are coming to a close of the stream. Yes, the blister is near mint, but that's not the kind of question we ask. I'm not just going to say what the lowest number is. I'd prefer that you make an offer on it and I tell you yes or no. I also actually have no idea what my boss ended up paying for these. If you want to message the Facebook page, you can, inquiring about those blisters and then shooting an offer. That way the boss can actually look at it, because he's probably better to make a deal on that than I am right now. Because like I said, he only told me what to sell it for. He didn't tell me what he paid for it. Alright. So last call on this stuff. Like I said, there are other blisters, so if you are interested, message us. But I will look more into this Pikachu. Yeah, absolutely. You can either send PayPal or you can do. Come into the store, pay and pick up there as well. If you're new to the stream, payments will be sent through PayPal. We'll obviously send all of that information to you at your invoice. But the PayPal is TTD Online Louisville, all lowercase, at hotmail.com. So, TTD Online Louisville at hotmail.com. But we will send that information in the invoice as well. Well, once again, thank you everybody for showing up tonight. I feel like the stream went pretty well. Like I said, I'll try to look onto this guy a little bit more, see if I can check the price out, or if I want to put him up again, there's a chance that I could find somebody that wants to buy it locally as well. So I just thought it was a cool find. It's just kind of crazy that it was going for that much. I figured it would be expensive because, you know, older Pikachus always tend to be, but didn't think it would be anywhere that close. So, but yeah, thanks everybody for showing up tonight. We'll be doing it again next week on YouTube. And yeah, thank you all so much and have a great night.